Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a tutorial on how to draft, how to sew elastic, how to cut and sew elastic band. Okay, so this tutorial is very short and is easy to understand. This is a tutorial on how to cut and sew your elastic band the easy way. There are different methods of sewing elastic band. You can use, but there are different methods of sewing elastic band. There are different methods. So you can use your 1 inch elastic to sew your band, your elastic band, 1 inch elastic. So you can use your 1 inch elastic to sew your band. You can use this. This is ½ inch, right? Or one 4/8. This is 4/8 inch elastic. And we can use this. This is 2 inches elastic. So we can use this depending on the inches you want to use for your elastic. If your band is up to 2 inches, you can use this, or you use this. There's a way we are going to use this. This is the one we are going to use. You are using this elastic, not this. So if your band is up to 2 inches, you are going to use this, or you use this. If your band is like 1.5 or 1 inch, you can just use this. But the reason why I'm using this is because I don't have this. This is not enough for me for what I need it for. So I will be making use of this. I'm going to post another tutorial on how to use this very soon. So, but we are going to be making use of this elastic, okay? So the next one I'm going to do is your band, your waist. I mean, this is the waist, right? So what you're going to do is you are going to measure it. You're going to take your tape rule and measure what you have in your waist. Just do it like this. So we have 22.5 here. So what we have here is 22.5. So you're going to cut, because I want my band to be 2 inches. My band is 2 inches. So what you're going to do is we are going to cut a 2 inches band. But before we do that, this is the band I'm making use of. This is the band. So to cut the 2 inches band, we are going to measure the 22.5 that we needed for our band. So we are going to measure. We needed 22.5, right? So we are going to measure 22.5 here. So we are going to add ½ inch, which is going to be our sewing allowance to join the two together, two sides together. So you are going to add ½ inch to the 22, making 23. Okay, so this is 23. This is what you are using. So we are sewing it with what? With ½ inch. We are going to sew it. I'm still going to explain how you're going to sew it. So before you do that, to measure your band, you are going to measure 4 inches plus 1 inch allowance. Because you are using 2 inches for our band, let's say our band is folded like this. It's folded. So if our band is folded, we are using 2 inches for our band, right? Our band is 2 inches. So we are going to add ½ inch allowance for us to join it to the trouser. So that's the reason why we have 2.5 inches. Once, if you fold it, you are going to have 2.5 inches. You're going to cut 2.5 inches. But if you open it up like this, you are going to mark 5 inch. You can see that it's 5 inch that is here. So you are going to cut 5 inch by what is in your waist trouser. Whatever is in your waist, not your exact waist measurement. Whatever is here, what you measure here, that's what you're going to use for your band, length. Okay, and I said this. We are going to measure 5 inch. 5 inch. If you open it, 5 inch. If you close it, 2.5 inch, which means we are going to sew in ½ inch allowance. Okay, so this is it. Hope you understand. If you have any question, just ask me in the comment section. So the other thing we are going to do is to sew, to join both the front and back together of our band. To join our band together, what we are going to do is we are going to mark 2.5. We are trying to divide our band. So, and to divide it, that means 2.5 is going to be here, 2.5 is going to be here, right? So this is 2.5, this is 2.5. Okay. We are going to mark 2.5, which is our midpoint. So after marking the 2.5, the next thing we are going to do is we are going to mark ½ inch here. At the end here, hope you can see it. Hope you understand. At the end here, we are going to mark ½ inch. So after marking ½ inch, the half inch that you use for your band, that you added to your band, the initial allowance that we measure here, the initial measurement is 22, and we added half inch, which is 23. So we are going to mark the 23. We are going to mark the half inch that we added. We are going to mark it to this midpoint, and this other side too, this half inch that we mark here. So we are going to mark. So that means we are going to sew from here to here. We are going to stop here. We are going to sew from here to here. There's going to be space here. Okay, space. There's going to be space here. And after doing that, after sewing it from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, leaving this place open, the next thing we are going to do is we are going to top stitch it. After sewing it like that, you are going to open it up like this and top stitch. So let's do that. Let's top stitch and I'll show you. Okay, so we are done joining the fabric, joining the band. You can see this is the open space, the place where I said it should open, the place where I said it should join. You can see the way this is the space. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is you're going to fold your fabric into two like this. This is going to be our center front. This is going to be our center front. So the place where the crush is, this is where it's going to be. This is where the place where it's open. This is where we are going to join to the front, to the center front. And this is what I mean by center front is that. Okay. So we are going to fold our fabric into two this way. After folding it into two like this, we are going to mark half inch to this side. The half inch that you mark here, we join this place with half inch. We are going to mark half inch here, and we are going to mark a 0 point. We are going to mark 6/8 here. 6/8. What I mean by 6/8 is this one, this place. This 6/8. 6/8. Our tape rule is like this, 13 points. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So what I mean by 6/8 is that this is 6/8. 6/8. So we are going to mark 6/8 here. Most times I like to start here because this place is not complete. After removing it, it's not complete, as you can see. And tape rule, the one is not complete. So anytime I'm measuring, I always like to start from this place. So let's say that this is it. This is our. Okay, still the same. I've already adjusted it. You can see the way I adjusted it, showing a little. After adjusting it, so we are going to mark 6/8. And we are going to mark after this place, after the half inch that you mark here, we are going to mark another 6/8. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So what I mean is we are going to mark half inch here, 6/8 here, and from this our half inch we are going to put your tape and mark 6/8. So this is it, and this middle, just let me use my tape to and my chalk to connect it. So you can see the way it is. This is going to be this place is going to be where our small elastic is going to be. This place is where our rope is going to be. This place we are going to put elastic, and we are going to join the fabric with the material. We are going to join it. We are going to use this half inch to join it. This place elastic, this place rope, and this place. So the next thing we are going to do is, since you are marking like this, you are going to use you are going to sew it. You are going to sew this line, this 6/8. Sew it straight, round it, so it's rounded till you start from here. Sew it round till it reaches. It must be round. And this place, the second line here, you are going to sew it round. You are going to leave this line this last line you're going to leave it, because that's the line you're going to use to join the main trouser, the trouser. So we are only going to sew this line and this line. Okay, so let's sew it, and that is it. When sewing it, you can sew it over this. Oh, sew it, sew it. So let's go and sew it and come back. Okay, so this is what we have done. You can see that the space that I said you should leave is here. It's starting from here and it ends here. So this space is smaller, this space is bigger, and you can see the way you can see it. So to join it to the trouser, don't forget I said two stitches, this one and this one. You're going to join this band with the trouser with half inch. So take your trouser, this is our trouser, right? We are going to put the place where space is. This is where it's going to face the front. This is our front. Okay, the place where rope is, because that's where we want to put our rope, right? So to get where your front is for the trouser, just do your trouser like this. The one that is bigger is going to be the back. So as you can see that this place is bigger, is longer than this, because of this place, right? It's longer than this. So that means this is going to be our front. So we are going to put, this is where the rope is going to pass through. I'm going to put it like this, and we're going to sew it round. So we're going to sew it round the band, the trouser, sorry. We're going to sew the band and the trouser together. So this is it. After sewing it together, we'll come back to put the rope. This is it. You can see that this is the front. You can see it. This is the space that the rope and the elastic is going to pass through. Don't forget to interlock your trouser. So this is it. This is it. I've already joined the band to it, and I use half inch to join it together with the trouser. I use half inch to join it together. After that, to now I put our elastic and rope. You can use this, you can use this, you can use this. If you want to use this, you just need to put it inside like this and insert it inside the trouser like this and do it till it gets it. But I don't like to use this because it's stressful for me. So, and you can use this too. You can use this. You can use this. We just insert this there. Put it inside. So you can use this also. You don't need to do it this way. You can use this and insert it, but I prefer to use this because this is what I use mostly. So I'm not selling it. If you want to buy, just buy it in any shop that sells tailors accessories. So this is how I do it. This is how I insert it. I just do it like this and I insert it. So after inserting it, you're going to put so just the out here. This is it. So I will just use pins. I'm going to use pin to hold it so that I can sew it together. I'm going to sew it like this. I'm going to sew it very well. I'm going to sew it, make sure like run stitches over it for like 5 times so that it will not cut. So I'm going to insert another elastic inside the third space. So the space here, this space, this last space. So I've already insert the second one like this. Just use pin to hold it or sew it immediately, because I'm not sewing mine immediately. That's the reason I'm using pin to hold it. You can see the pin that I used to hold the first one is there. So So this is it. And the last one, you're going to put your rope inside and insert it inside the middle one, okay? So when you insert the rope, make sure you tie it so that the rope will not enter again. Then we can now sew. You can sew the first one and the last one. I'm just showing it. You see the way it's going to look. You can see the way it's looking, right? So that is it. So let's sew it and come back so that you can check it out. So this is the band. You can see this is where I join it. You can see how I join it. So you can see the last one too. You just need to drag it so that it will enter, or use something to put it inside very well so that it won't come out. So this is the elastic. This is how to sew elastic band. So I'm going to post another video on how to sew the one with the elastic with 2 inches. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.